until she's diagnosed as having MOPD type 2. Mom Emma is worried that Charlotte could already have an undetected brain aneurysm.
You're never going to know whether that child has an aneurysm or not until they do get diagnosed and they have a scan.
But there's a possibility that Charlotte has an even rarer and deadlier form of primordial dwarfism known as MOPD type 1.
To my knowledge, there are somewhere just under 20 kids with this disorder that have been published in the literature. I've seen 3 children that I'm convinced have this. And essentially all of them have died younger than the age of 3.
If Charlotte is diagnosed with MOPD type 1, she may have less than 12 months to live.
My fear is that by the time we found out what Charlotte does have, it could be too late.
While the family waits for a diagnosis, they want Charlotte to live as normal a life as possible. But another characteristic of her condition is that compared to other children her age...
At the time, they didn't say it was dwarfism or anything. And when I first seen her just laying there, the shock just sort of like set me back a bit.
While Charlotte's family feared for her life, doctors thought her size was due to a rare genetic condition. Dr. Emma Hobson, a clinical geneticist, was called in to give her expert opinion.
When I first saw Charlotte,
Calculate how much anesthetic she would need. Being put under general anesthetic presents more risks for Charlotte because she's so small.
okay, patient Annie, a bit apprehensive. Just want everything to go okay, to make sure that nothing initially goes wrong, and that she just gets through it okay, and that there's no problems initially with the operation itself.
Emma and Scott know full well that some children with Charlotte's condition have suffered cardiac arrest while being put to sleep. A telescopic camera was used to see where the tube, commonly known as a peg, will be inserted into her stomach. Charlotte is so small, the bright light of the endoscope can be seen glowing inside her stomach.
The operation's first bit, I suppose, but it's not something that we say, and we just see the after effects, which will be better. We don't like the tube on the face, and we've had enough of that now. It's just really scary. She looks different because she doesn't have the tape and the tube in her nose anymore. Looks so much better.
Charlotte will be monitored in the critical care unit to make sure there are no complications with this new method of feeding. But just 48 hours later, Charlotte's health deteriorates.
Her neck had started turning a little bit yellow, and it was later on in that day that they actually came to tell us that she had a problem with her liver, which had caused her to go jaundice. So they were planning on her having a scan on her liver, which meant that she needed to stay in for longer.
The ultrasound scan reveals Charlotte has cysts on the bile ducts in her liver. Known as Caroli disease, this congenital condition is sometimes found in children with one of the rarest forms of primordial dwarfism. Scott and Emma have a meeting with Dr. McLean, a consultant pediatrician who specializes in diseases of the liver.
I think because it's affecting the whole liver, we aren't going to be able to do anything about it surgically. What we would do at the moment is just try to maintain as good a flow of bile into the liver as we can. Because the main problem we have with this is getting infection. And if that goes on happening and keeps happening, it can cause ultimately.
Come on, Charlotte. Are you sure I'm okay?
Of course you are.
She's 2 years of age. Amongst all the kids, it's only the last minute I saw her. I know, I looked down and thought, oh, someone's dog. Someone's left a doll on the floor, and then I seen her move, and I went, oh, and then I just got to walk.
Died following another stroke. Tomorrow, Scott and Emma will meet one of the world's leading experts in dwarfism. Can Dr. Bober take them a step closer to a diagnosis?
But dentist push you on the road, you know. Yeah, that me I say, you feel up your face. Then, dentist feel up your blood clot face.
British toddler Charlotte Garside has an undiagnosed form of primordial dwarfism. Along with her family,
Her birthday is the 19th of August 2007.
Dr. Bober reviews Charlotte's case notes and takes measurements. One element of Charlotte's case history is of particular interest to the doctor.
So that she has cysts on the liver. She does, yeah.
After an intensive hour of questioning, Dr. Bober is finally ready to comment on Charlotte's condition.
Dwarfism, that's called MOPD type 1.
Yeah.
And that is a much more severe disorder than MOPD 2. And she's a little large for that diagnosis. But those children do have liver cysts.
Today is a very special day for the tiniest girl in the world. It's Charlotte Garside's second birthday. But after receiving news that she may have MOPD type 1, a rare form of dwarfism which comes with an extremely short life expectancy, the celebrations take on a different meaning.
We're a bit nearer knowing.
You
I suppose we don't know whether, you know, if it's to turn around and say she's got MOPD, well, we could be looking at the last birthday that we don't feel, which is the reason why I suppose that even the first birthday we made it extra special, because you never know which one's going to be the last one. We make the most of the one we've got.
Yeah.
I want it to be a moment.